Greetings everyone, welcome to this episode of Tape Talks 2015. I'm going to be just basically doing a few updates from the last Tape Talks, as well as throw out a few shoutouts and state my opinion on one particular issue that has just cropped up within the last 2 days. But before I do the business, I want to do shoutouts, and I will leave the links to their channels if I can find them quick enough in the video description below. And I do want to apologize, I don't have a custom thumbnail for this video yet. Minomator is being an attitude, but anyway, on to the shoutouts. Mark, you're an awesome fella. Keep up the prison series on the server. I'll make sure to leave a link for you in the channel. Thank you, Lego Master, for being a good friend for me from the moment I joined Deadlocks US. Thank you, Band Nerd, for being a companion when I needed someone to talk to. Big Redneck, thank you for your excellence in being staff on PvP. Bosnian Hero Brian, thanks for being a good friend again from the old Deadlock server, and if you ever lose your derpy assassin skin, I have a copy of it on file. Thank you, Brianna and Blake, for being good friends since the start of the minfrenzy prison. I haven't seen Brianna lately, to come to think of it, but I have seen Blake. Thanks, Chamberstar, for being there, for again having someone to talk to. Thank you, Fanny Fan, for being a good friend. I'm kind of sad I don't see you that often, but anyway, thanks. Funstagram, one of the shoutouts. Funsta, here's your shoutout. I do want to say, and if some players don't like me giving this player a shoutout, I'm sorry, but I was friends with her before the merger, and I still feel miserable for what happened to her. I just want to say thank you, Guyana, for being a good friend for me, for the good and the bad times. I hope things are going alright for you right now. And if you want to keep in touch, just send me a message on Skype. Grandpa Chewy, thanks for being a friend for the good and the bad. Greco123, thanks for being a good friend on Prison. ManoobFam01, thanks again for being one of my best friends on the Deadlock side. You're awesome. Hope to keep in touch. Obby Raids wanted the shoutouts, so he's getting a shout out. He has a nice little YouTube channel and he's starting a server. 101 Kid, he's an awesome YouTuber, you should check him out. Peace Lover 2004, I actually talked to her briefly this morning on the server when I was connected to local Wi-Fi, so her skin got mixed up in the list. But anyway, Peace Lover gets a shout out. Skyward Dawn, thanks for being a good friend for the minfrenzy side. Thanks for trying to, for being a friend. Stalker, thank you for, thank you for being a good staff on PvP and for letting me Skype you one day to talk about a certain issue. Sophian, you're an awesome fella. Keep up the good work catching hackers and stuff. He has a channel too. There's my skin. Why is it in there? Thank you, TARDIS Girl, for being a good friend and for defending me last summer and for all the things she's done for me. Thank you to the Furious Flame for being a good friend. Again, he's also a good hacker catcher, so he has a YouTube channel where he catches hackers and posts them. Thank you, TRG Bounty Hunter. I've seen her a little bit in the Deadlocks US server. She disappeared. She came back briefly one day in minfrenzy prison, and she left, and she came back again, and I haven't seen her lately, but this is a shout out for her. And also I'm going to give a shout out for Yellow Note and this might also ruffle some players' feathers because some players don't like her. I don't want any drama based off of this. I don't want any hate. But I'm just giving her thank you for being polite enough to talk to me a couple times. And I have been through some ugly things, and I'm still going through an ugly thing right now. And that just fell off the wall, but anyway, on to business. First of all, yes, my Sprint box is out of service because my mom wants me to quit Minecraft, and she refuses to restore service until I actually quit, and I refuse to quit. So that's pretty much, neither side is going to compromise. I am searching for a job, so I'm so far haven't had much luck. But I'm holding my breath up that I can get a job to get some money to save up to eventually go back to Columbus State. Because I am still feeling miserable about how past semester went and feeling kind of miserable about a couple of decisions that I made near the end of the semester regarding as to whether or not I well, whether or not I study enough. I also want to say, as for future things go, I am going to say that I am that I am going to, when I can go down to Starbucks and have a, well, a not fail internet connection, starting statues again. I have obtained an alt, and I am not going to say the name of the alt out loud because I'm only using it for an emergency in case my account gets hacked because Broken Spirit is still harassing me and all that crap. So anyway, I had the alt claimed plot on creative. I set a home there. I will use the alt plot for building statues. So players in the order of who I think are the best friends will get first picks, so I'm going to do them in groups of 3. So 3 players will claim slots. I have to build the slots today. And so on, and no one really cares that much about buses or Minecraft Transit Authority, but anyway, Minecraft Transit Authority is still out of service, as is just about every Minecraft Transit agency, because we all use the same bus portals, and they got hacked, and they're out of service. MTA has been a little lucky. We've been able to get the one portal working. That's not the portal to get to and from service. Instead, it's just the portal that would connect MCTA to the real world, so the drivers at least can run their buses anywhere they want in the US. Whoa! Someone won a double showcase. Price is Right, kids. Kids win double showcase. Ski boat trips. I don't know what. But anyway, and now I'm going to get on to the one thing I'm going to say which I am not very happy with. And this is just a matter of opinion, but I actually worked hard to build something nice on Prison. I made some game tips. I felt happy. And I was nice because everyone loved them. Everyone thought they were real useful, very friendly, very helpful. All the staff members liked them. And I actually took pride, and I feel happy that I actually have accomplished something, because many things I've tried to do in life never panned out. They either backfired, did not work out, or just forgot about altogether. But this is one of the few successes I've had in my life. And then just have someone else, well, I'm not going to say that player's name, and I'm not going to try to say anything bad about them, but I have a 16-year-old come along thinking, I think I'm going to do game tips. He wants to help the server out, and I don't blame him for that. But at the same time, this is just a matter of my opinions that I take pride in. He is bragging and is kind of disrespectful to me. Of course, I'm disrespectful back at him because we keep going at each other's throats. The sad thing is, he's threatening to do game tips. I don't give a crap about whether or not he is the best shop or not. I don't give a crap if he hosts skin comps. But tips are tips, in my opinion. I take pride in those tips, and I don't like people stealing things. Like people in the Canadian Public Transit bus forum, they don't like it when other people steal their paper crafts and claim them as their own. I don't like it if someone's threatening to steal tips and claim them as their own, even though I worked hard to make them. So I'm kind of mad, I'm kind of stressed out and not happy that he's going to do this. Yeah, technically has a right to do so, but at the same time, he's taken away my pride and the sense of accomplishment that I did something good. And B, he is just disrespecting me. He's trying to smear my image, my reputation. I don't like that. He is just a disrespectful player who I don't like. I mean, he just needs to learn some respect. We were getting along until one day he decided to sneak attack me. He should not be allowed to camp around the fountain, in my opinion. Anyway, he attacked me. He claimed I had the PvP bug, which unfortunately apparently must have had and not known, but it's not my fault. I can't run 1.7. Blame that on Windows or Mojang or whoever's fault it is for not making a launcher work. And then 2 days later he starts bragging about how he wants to do game tips, and I am just quite frankly kind of unhappy and feel threatened by this. I'm just not happy. I don't like people copycatting me for something I do. This is one of the few successes I've had in my life, and I'm not taking the bus. I'm just not happy that he's doing this. Like, he can do whatever he wants because he's just going to do whatever he wants anyway, because he doesn't give a crap about anyone other than himself and the players he considers friends. but I really don't think he should be A, trying to be disrespectful to me, B, he shouldn't try to tell the noobs that I am a bad guy, because I'm not. He is just being disrespectful. It's just awful. Oh, wow, 10 minutes. This is going on a lot longer than I want. So anyway, I have to wrap this up because I have to save the movie and then I gotta get ready to go down. But anyway, I am just very unhappy. I'm working on things in life. But I'm also at the same time kind of just saddened that this player is just doing this. It's just not, it just, to me, is not right. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to call quits. I'm going to go stop this recording and save the movie and have it ready to upload and then go down to Starbucks and actually upload it. So this is Tape. Peace out. I'll probably do another shout out in a couple weeks. I mean, not shout out, Tape Talks, but there might be more shout outs then.